Hello. Hey, everybody. Give me 1 second. Of course, the usual. Make sure you have your journal, your planner, whatever you're going to write in. I think I'm going to plan for tomorrow. Not think. I am going to plan for tomorrow. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm planning in. All right. Let me see. Let me go to my page. Let me pull this up. And turn this down. All right, y'all, what's going on? Make sure you hit the like button. I ain't even put the K in that word. Hit the like button as you're coming in. If you don't already have the notification bell on, make sure you get that on. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of how the plum paper works and tell you what I have found to work for me pen-wise in here. And then we'll set up tomorrow. So I had jotted down some of my notes earlier. Okay, cool beans. Thanks for stopping by and watching later. Tyler, get to where you're going. I promise you, every time I go live, you find some magical way to pop downstairs and get off task. Okay, Tyler, go ahead. All right, so hey, everybody. Okay, so this is plum paper. We'll go into that in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and plan for tomorrow. And y'all, I am looking for something. That's why I'm over here. Y'all don't really see nothing on screen for real. Hey, everybody popping in. And I wasn't really trying to do a half sheet, but a half sheet may work with me very well, actually. Yeah, I don't know if y'all got y'all kids just eat you out of the house and home. So, promise you this kid comes down every 5 seconds as if he has never had anything to eat. Let me move this. Sorry to make you a little seasick. Not trying to make you super seasick. Tell her bye. But I'm about to put him on a food budget. You know how like we talk about budgets and stuff? So, of course, I'm going to buy the food and pick up the groceries. Get there because you're being nosy. I'm upstairs. Yeah, I can discuss it with you later. So I'm going to put him on a food budget. And so what I'm going to do, right, you know how we have budgets where we know this is how much we have to spend. He's going to be on a food budget where if he runs out of certain food items within the grocery shopping schedule, he just going to have to be out of luck. Because, you know, kids feel like they can eat every 5 seconds. And I'm not here for it. Okay, so we're going to do a half sheet for tomorrow. And y'all, I did, you know how you take the back of a receipt or something and you jot some notes down? I did that, but for some odd reason, I think I threw it away. And that was counterproductive. So I need to jot down real quick what I have going on for tomorrow. I keep sticky notes everywhere, y'all. They're actually some of my favorite things. So if you have sticky notes that are going to waste, go ahead and keep them somewhere close so you can pull them out. So tomorrow they return back to school. I need to email his track coach. So as y'all see, I write messy too if I'm just jotting stuff down. So they return to school, email track coach. I have to do a site visit for my investment job. I need to sort items in sync. That's one job. I have no social media tomorrow. I'm going to have a planner day with my mom tomorrow. And I'm going to do some laundry. So that probably won't be the only thing I do. However, this is just going to give me a gauge of what I need so I can go ahead and put stuff down on the paper. So I'm not just planning all over the place. So I'm going to decide if I'm going to put some washi on here. And I don't think that's going to happen today. So I'm going to just see if I can find a little box to go on here. Let's see what's this book in front of me. I've been using this Brights book quite a bit, and we're going to go ahead and roll with it again. See what we can pull out of here. Okay, so I'm going to pick something that has like a little inspirational saying. It says one day or day one, you decide. So, hey, Hope Jackson. Alrighty. So that's going to be the little motivational thing for the day. Oh, and he has a haircut, so. Alright, so that's at 6. Hey, Alex. Alright, so we got a couple of things that are coming up. So now that I picked that color, I think that's going to be our color scheme, and we're going to just roll with that. So that's going to be like a pink and an orange thing going on. So I already, y'all, I had a rubber band, and it just left this little mark. I didn't realize I had it on that long. Oh, thank you so much, Hope. Hey, Vin. All right, so we know we're going to have an appointment right here. That'll be later. And then I don't think I'm gonna be I'm not gonna be time restrictive on myself tomorrow. So I think it'll be more of a list making type situation. So I'm gonna find one of these little flags. And what colors do we have? We have this pink and this orange going on. So let's go ahead and pick this orange. Yeah, I don't know why I don't put stuff down. I always kind of try to multitask, and it really makes no sense to me. All right, so we're gonna put this right here. And this will be for some of the things that I have to do. And let's see. I'm gonna make this little section right here something that I write about gratitude. So how is everybody's day going so far? Y'all are real quiet in here. I need y'all to talk to me today, because yeah, I just need y'all to talk to me a little today. I know I usually do all the chatting, but yeah, I need y'all just a little bit. I need a little more interaction. All right, so I'm gonna outline this just to make me a little border. Hey, Pine, what's going on? So down here will be the section that I write, gratitude. And a heads up, if you haven't checked my Instagram page yet, part 2 of last week's journal prompt is now present on the page. So I hope y'all were able to check that out so you can get that part done. And that is the continuation of last week's prompt. Last week you had to define. This week you'll use those words to answer the question that I had on there. All right, so that's going to be our gratitude section. I'm I'm going to put a little pen down here to remind me to write in that section. And then up here, like I said, we have this little section that says everything that I need to do. One of the things I do want to do is, hold on, I saw it on here, y'all. They had a me time, so I want to do me time. And I want to go to bed early, but this is going to be on the extra side over here. Let me see if I have something I can layer this with. And let me put a little pop of black, because all of that pink and orange, that was just a little too much going on. I need a little bit of a contrast. Okay, so that's today. That's where we're going to list what we want to do. And then I'm just looking to see if we have something we can layer. And I'm not seeing nothing that we can layer with, y'all. It doesn't want to be found. I'm going to put the date on this section right here. Can y'all believe Friday will be February 1st? That is crazy. Y'all know what? Hold on one second. I feel like these flowers are distracting. Let me find more of a clear side. Let me see. Where you can see a little bit more. I'm turning this upside down. Okay. Is that a little bit better? Because those flowers were distracting me. So I don't know if that was distracting y'all, but it just seemed like too much going on. All I saw was little flowers. Okay, cool. See, if y'all talk to me, I can change it. Y'all could have said, Adrian, can you kind of... All right, y'all might say, hey, Renee, but you could have said, can you change that to the other side so we can see? Because that looked like a whole bunch of hodgepodge going on. All right, so I need like a little self-care section. That way I can tell myself to go to bed early. So let me see if my book with just the boxes is near. And I know it is because I just used it. Oh, it's at the bottom. All right, so let's go in here and find us a little bitty box to highlight that I need to go to bed early tomorrow. Hey, Sharon. Okay, so I found a little box I want to put. And so this box right here is going to be for self-care. Self-care, self-love, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure you have it somewhere in your planner. So if you plan for the week, it needs to be present somewhere in there. Even if you plan for the month, wherever you plan, you want to see self-care somewhere on there. Even if you're not sure that it's going to happen on that one day, you can always move it or put a star to indicate you did it on another day. But you kind of got to see these things in front of you or you'll find every excuse not to do it. So that would be my suggestion for self-care, is to have it somewhere on there. So we want to go to bed early. And so when I say go to bed early, y'all, my go to bed early will be like 11, 12. Because my bedtime be real cute. My bedtime is usually a good old 1, if not 2 o'clock, without blinking. All right, so I have some stickers that shows the little girl like she taking a nap. I don't want to go to bed that early, so I'm usually good at taking naps, so that does alter my bedtime. Oh yeah, 11 o'clock is early. Like for me, yeah, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, that is like I should get a star if I go to bed at 11 o'clock. All right, that's little Miss April getting ready for bed. So I put her right there. All right, another thing that was in this book, because she kind of gives you different prompts to go by. So if y'all have some of those stickers and you never know what to do with them, put them somewhere in your self-care. Exercises on here: read, hydrate, me time. Right, kind of wind down, Winona. Like you got to get into bed first, and then like if I wind down, then the next thing I'll go to sleep. I already put gratitude, y'all. I want this. I want something up, and I know y'all gonna be like, this girl wastes a sticker per live video. I do. I really, really do. And I'm really gonna waste the sticker. So again, I wanted more dimension, so we're just gonna put this gratitude in black on top of the other gratitude. Okay, that made me happy. So bed early. I need to exercise, and I'm gonna put it. It don't mean that it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna put it on here. It needs to happen for sure. See, this one, this be like this cute planner when you be putting stuff that you're not really sure about. But it's down there. And I need one more thing. I got a sticker for that too. I have a sticker for that as well. Where did it go? This book is The Brights. And you may have seen it. A lot of times people will look over it because it is really, really colorful, right? And it's really kitty. What a lot of people probably would say is kitty. But it does have some cute stuff in between here that you kind of just end up finding on accident. So yeah, it even has like reading, journal, all of that stuff. I'm glad I turned to this because I can use something right here. And I'm going to put reading. I need to go in my book club book and see what the new book is for this month. So I can go ahead and do that. All right, so we got reading, exercise, and go to bed. That's going to be self-care. And it is cool. Like with all the different words, it just takes you, it really almost just tell you everything you want to hear. Well, see, without having to think so hard, like as far as self-care items to do. All right, so put that right there. So yeah, that's my self-care. I'll go ahead and write self-care in, or I believe I have a sticker for that too. Y'all see, I'm trying not to write so much of anything except in this area right here. Yeah. Okay. I can't find it, so we're gonna write self. We're gonna write self-care. All right, so we got self-care in there. Reading, exercise, go to bed. Remember, I don't have. My son has a haircut appointment. It's at 6. All right, so we have that in there. Then we go to our little list that we used. Our sticky notes. So if y'all have sticky notes, if you just jumped on here, and before you start writing in, if you don't feel like flipping back to your weekly layout, you get your sticky note, do a quick brain dump. A brain dump is basically whatever comes to your mind that you think you may have to do. You go ahead and place it on a sheet of paper. It can be on a napkin, as long as you get it out. And then when it's time for you to plan your day, then you transfer it. So you can plan your day in a couple of different ways, right? You can do a number list, which is more of list making, or you can do a time-driven planning sheet. Tomorrow I just decided to do more of list making so I don't put myself in a box as far as time goes, because I don't really need to do that. So that's what we have right there. So I'm going to put for number 1, school resumes or school back in. And at this point, I'm going to write whatever in first, and then I'll go back and add small icon stickers if I want them. That may be an easier approach if you have a smaller space. You can do that versus putting your stickers and then you're like, I don't know where to put all this stuff, and you get overwhelmed with your planning, right? So remember, you want your plans down first. Stickers are the addition. Or if you're doing stickers and you don't have to write a word, you can put those in. So we have school resumes. Then I need to send an email to the track coach. So I have that. Then I do have to go to my investment job. So I'm going to put investment job. Now, I did add some additional things on that sticky note that go with the investment job, but I do have a work planner. So I can put those notes in the work planner, and I actually just got some new inserts from the 1407 planner. Their inserts are really nice. I like them a lot. Then I'll be doing a planner day with my mommy. Okay, so I got that down. And then, so I don't have to write haircut on this line because I have that down here with the appointment slot. Then, of course, we have the no social media day. And I'm trying to think, is there, oh, laundry. I did try to skip that, right? And then we have no social media day. And then tomorrow's date, if I am correct, I believe is the 30th, right? We're on the 29th. So I'll go in and I'll just write January 30th. And then that's our date. So now we have everything in here that I need to handwrite, and I can now decide if I'm going to put any stickers anywhere. And we will see. I really don't believe that I am. Hey, Misha. So yeah, I don't really feel like I have to put a whole lot of stickers anywhere. I feel like it kind of speaks for itself. And then all I will have to do when I finish everything is check stuff off. Yeah, I think I can check stuff off. I can look and see if there is like a laundry sticker. But outside of that, I don't want to crowd the page too much. It pretty much says what it needs to say. I can put a little section up here for notes in case there's something I want to track up there. And I don't even have to put notes. I can put this little flag that says don't forget. If I can get it down. Yeah, let me hang it upside down. So again, if y'all have all those sticker books, and I know that y'all do, and you've just been buying them every time they come out because it's just something to do. Now it's time that we start shopping our stash and using what we have, right? Want to make sure that you're using the stuff that you buy and you're getting your money's worth, because it doesn't make sense just to have all those books. There's a lot of good stuff in these books. Some stuff you can do without. What I do typically, if I don't like some of the stuff, let me not say I don't like it, but if it just doesn't fit my planning style, I find a way to use it in my journals. So I'm gonna get my money's worth one way or the other. So this is gonna be my page for tomorrow. I don't really have anything else to do on that page. So we can move to the next page. If you didn't like that space being so open and you know you don't take notes, you can add a sticker doll. So all we have on here is a running to-do list versus a time-driven list. We have a section for self-care, have an appointment tomorrow, have a section to write gratitude, and then you put some kind of quote, and that's how you can run a half sheet. Now I can do one or two things. I can keep the back open for a list, or I can do a list on the back of it tomorrow. So it's just totally up to how I want to plan, and that changes from time to time. And then all I do is I'm gonna go and put it in between this week. First of all, let me get in the right section. And then I'll go. And so this is the current week right here. And then I'll just put it in between here. And I can go and check off some things that happened or did not happen already on Monday. And yeah, so I actually did not go to work yesterday. So I'm going to put a line through that with the arrow. And I went today. So I can put that. So I do go and look back at my weekly view, even though that's not my favorite type of planning style. But I will check off what I can. The post office actually ended up being today instead of yesterday. So all I'm doing is transferring some stuff. And you're seeing me transfer it in another color. So I'm not pretending that I did it within that day. So the post office occurred today. And I put a line and an arrow because I intended to make sure that it happened. If I don't think that it's going to happen, I might put a double line. I might put an X. But the arrow always means that I'm transferring it to another day. So we had a fake snow day today in Georgia. No complaints on my end. So that did occur. So there were no after school activities. Chores, yeah, nah. So that's going to be tomorrow. And I did this and I did that. So that's a way that you go ahead and check what you have off in here. And then your half day sheet, you just put in the middle and then you close it up. Now, we're talking about me. So I'm just showing what you could do. I don't put my sheets for the day inside of my planner. So what I would technically do is keep my sheet on the outside of the planner. So when I'm at the desk, all I have to do is look and see what I have to do. That opening back and forth is just too much for me. So this is where I keep my half sheets. I was just showing you where I would normally place it when I'm done with it. It's going to be on the inside of that weekly page because I don't visit that weekly page except towards the end of the day. So that's that. Now let's move over to, so this is my Plum planner, which will be used for budgeting, social media, and a monthly view. So all of the things that I want to do for the month will be housed in this, and then my B6, which is my everyday carry that I don't have in front of me right now, y'all. That's where a lot of my plans go in. That's where you would see all of this on here could be transferred to those sheets. So we are in, as of Friday, we'll be in February. So I've been playing around with this planner because I had to figure out what pens work and what pens do not. They do say that you can use marker pens and stuff. If you have a Plum planner, and I know that a lot of people do not, but if you do and you're on the fence, like, I don't know, I really like the paper, you're going to have to go back to the basics, and your best friend is going to be a ballpoint pen. I know a lot of people are probably taboo with ballpoint pens because right now, gel pens are trending. But let's be real. Most of us started out with ballpoint pens when we was in high school and all of that. There are a lot of good ball pens, believe it or not. So the best way that I can describe the paper, it's thinner than most would like, right? So it's not thick like Happy Planner, Erin Condren, or Inkwell Press. It's more of a smoother feel. You know what it reminds me of? Bullet journal paper, but just a little bit thicker. So I personally like smooth feeling papers. That's what it reminds me of. And in reference to being able to see through, hey Janae, it reminds me of a Bujo, bullet journals. That's the best way that I can describe it. So I can see why a lot of people would not like it. After I got over myself, because when I was playing around with different pens, I'm like, I don't like seeing that pen through the paper. Yeah, I just went back to the basics and pulled out a ballpoint pen. We're not doing anything major. I just did a half sheet, Janae, for tomorrow. So we already completed our half sheet. And then right now I'm just showing them the plum paper. Y'all will start seeing me work in the plum paper now. I haven't really worked in it a lot on screen. Yesterday I went in, I ain't gonna say back plan budget. I didn't budget in back plan. I just went in my budget section and wrote some stuff down, y'all. Let's see if I can find it. And I just laugh, right? So one of my things for filling this list, I don't want, this is 30 lines. And this is not everything that I spent in the month of January. So I am, you know, setting up a goal that I do not fill 30 lines full of shopping. So yeah, that's what I did with that. I put my part-time income on there, and I haven't finished filling in everything. But yeah, 30 lines, and that wasn't even everything that was supposed to go in there. I was like, this is some tomfoolery, like, and when I got to calculating it up, oh gosh. My attitude with myself was like, girl, you just, that's all I said to myself is you just, that's all, those were the words that I had for A. Renee. All right, so this planner, like I told y'all, is going to be monthly. Like, so think of a brain dump, but more organized, if that makes sense. So you can do a master brain dump for the month of February. Once I do a master brain dump, then I'm going to separate my life out, right? So this is going to be self-care and fitness. So anything that I think I may want to do with fitness will go on this side. Anything that I think I want to do with self-care will go over here. So those are those two sections. So you kind of see how they go together. Self-care, that's going to be like facials, me time, unplug, all of that stuff. So like fitness, it'll be maybe fitness, meal prep, girl, get this fluff off of you. So that's going to be what this page is for. So bye-bye fluff. I promise y'all that's going to be written up here in a second. And over here, my son is going to have his own page because he's pretty much busy. And track season is upon us. Well, it's here. Ain't even upon us. It's here. So track when he has hair appointments. So if y'all have kids, I would say do a brain dump for what your kids have going on, so you can keep track of that, because it's very easy when we have a lot on our minds to forget, like, oh dang, they got a payment due or they have an assignment due. So that brain dump for him is going to go over here. Then family and friends will go over here. I was talking to my mom and my sister. We just need to get our whole entire lives. So we decided we're going to start doing dinners and stuff again. So stuff like that'll go over here. Movie nights. I need to start being more social with my friends, because I go into bubbles where I'll talk to you, but I ain't really talking to you. And not that they have done anything to me. I just can get really recluse at times. So I'm going to be intentional about February and scheduling a little bit of time. Not a whole lot, because I'm still not ready to come out of a bubble. But that goes on that page. This page right here is going to be finances. So this will be some things that I need to occur in February. For example, I need a $1,000 down payment. So the number 1,000 is going to go on here, and then some ideas of how I will come up with that money, and then other stuff like that. This side will be things to buy. So like if you have detergent, personal items, Whatever that case may be, that's going to be a brain dump of the things that I need to buy. This right here will be straight social media stuff. So what I think that I want to do when I come on here, what I want to talk to y'all about, is it going to be a free for all day? So y'all know if it's not on Monday, and I know y'all didn't see me yesterday, but I had to unplug. Mondays are pretty structured. We know for the most part we'll come on at 8. Every other week it will be 9, but I'll let y'all know what days those are on because I have a conference call that I have to hop on every other Monday. And just anything that I want to do social media wise will be on here. And then this last page right here, I already started pre-planning. That's going to be a pre-planned page that will take me into March. So anytime something pops in my head and I'm like, okay, I think I want to do this next month, I'll just turn and just jot stuff. So what I was doing with these couple of pens right here, I was like, let me see what pen works. So the friction pen works on here, and ballpoint pens work really, really well. I have a pen that I have to review. I have to do a video for that will release on Thursday. I'll be able to tell y'all if that works on this sheet of paper too. So again, this is the plum paper. All right, so let's go over here and start writing. Now, I don't even know what these Tombow pens do, if it's gonna go through the paper. If it decides to go through the paper, I got cardstock. All right, so my first word on here is gonna be bye-bye fluff. That is what we writing. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye fluff. Because this fluff gotta go. I was on a conference call last night and I kept looking at that double chin. I was like, girlfriend, So bye-bye fluff. All right, so this is going to be the fitness side of the page. So, of course, if you have been following me for the longest, you know we got to outline because it can't just stay like that. That's not going to work for me. So, I think I'm going to do a little bit of blue. So, all I'm doing is outlining what I just highlighted. Is everybody still there? Y'all following me? Are y'all setting up your planners for February, or are you already done? What y'all got going on as I create this bye-bye fluff page? Yeah, girl. It got to be in caps. You got to see the vision clear. This is the goal. And so what I'm going to put on this page, so I pretty much, when I'm on track, when it comes to fitness, I'm going to weigh in every Monday. I cannot hop on the scale every day. It does not work with my psyche. One day we will do story time on here, and I will tell y'all about my fitness journey. Ooh, yeah, we'll do story time, and I'll tell you about my fitness journey when I lost 64 pounds. So we will do that one day. But yeah, so I will weigh in every Monday. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do measurements this month or will I incorporate that March. I think I'm going to incorporate that in March. Just so I'm not doing team too much with my mental. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're setting up your daily motivation page. Yeah, I'm trying to do better about getting the month set up a little bit earlier. You know, kind of like the last week, the last full 7 days of the month. Start working on the next month. Because if I run into the month, something is going to go lacking always. And that's just being real with where I am. All right, y'all see it? We saying bye-bye to Fluff. Fluff got to go. Fluff been here chilling. So let's see if this marker went through the page. It ain't do too bad. It just looks, literally, it looks like a bullet journal. If you bullet journal, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Crafty Mind. All right, so let's go in. Let's go in one of these books that we bought. I know y'all got them too. This is the Healthy Hero sticker book. And I don't know what I did with the string, y'all. So I promise you some pages are going to come out. But it is what it is. So we have that. Yeah, we know nobody is perfect, but what we know right now is this body is fluffy. So I'm not even going to put that. I know that for sure. I'm not looking for perfection. But what I am looking for... Hey, Southern Tea Time, what's going on? So we need something. We need a little inspirational. See, her inspiration be all cute and nice. I need something that be like, girl, get off your butt. That's what my inspiration need to say. But let's put a little outfit in a little bag. Let's put a little gym bag together. So we know in order to get the fluff off, we got to get moving. So, don't you got some bra straps in here or something? I got to get my water game back up because it just ain't no water game in my life right now. We just be playing. I be playing with the little water. Hey, Chica. Thank you so much for checking on me. That meant so much. Okay, so you're doing keto? Awesome. I tried keto. Keto does not work for me. Now, let me say this. It did allow me to lose weight, but my cholesterol does not like it. And I was so mad because I really like cheese, like a whole lot. And then the meals were just really good. But my body was like, girl, how? Well, so I got over myself. So I'll be doing more of a low carb meal plan. All right, y'all, we got us some little gym stuff right there. And I'm gonna put just like a little weight somewhere. But yeah, definitely keto has some really good recipes. I don't know what kind that you're doing, but they have some good recipes. All right, so with my fitness, I don't know if y'all know, with fitness, honestly, it's 80% food, 20% working out. No, it wasn't too much fat. I had the meal plans and everything. It's just cholesterol runs in my family and certain things spike it. You know, it's more oils and stuff. So it just didn't work for me because the crazy thing, the first time when I went to the doctor, I was just on my regular meal plan. And he was like, yeah, you're doing good, girl. I walked back in that about a year later. And he looking like, what you doing? So, yeah, I think it just depends on the person's body type. That's why I never tell people against it or for it. You just have to figure out what's going to work for you. And that's why I can't stand when people try to talk people out of doing keto. And especially if they've never tried it. I'm like, bro, how are you giving people suggestions and you ain't even tried it? Now you're talking about is your friend tried it. It ain't work for them. Like, I have to try stuff before I even give any input on it. So what I will say is you have to do what you think is going to be best for you. It doesn't affect everybody's cholesterol like that. There are some people that got on keto and they're able to get off of a lot of their meds. So it's just an individual thing. What I will suggest though, I do suggest that people get their annual visits so you can get your numbers. so that you can see like how it's working, right? So a lot of people jump on meal plans and all of this stuff, but you don't even have a gauge of where you are in life, period, right? So it's the beginning of the year. For me, my annual visits I do them on my birthday. I treat my birthday like the beginning of my years. But if you're a person that gets your annual physical done like January, February, this is the perfect time to get it done so you can see your cholesterol levels. You can see like everything that they look at. They're going to give you like if you're pre-diabetic, all of that type stuff. Then you kind of know where you need to start. So if you know your cholesterol is high, you probably don't need to have a whole lot of oils and things in your system. So that would just be my first suggestion. Go to the doctor. I know a lot of people run from the doctor. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. How long? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why I don't be doing do not disturb. Okay, my bad. Just go to the doctor, y'all. Yeah, I actually researched it. So that's funny you said that. Yeah, it was for people that had seizures and diabetic. So, I mean, here's the thing when it comes to meal plans and stuff. For a lot of people, it's fads. Like, oh, we said it at the same time. It's fads. So a lot of people just do it because they see everybody else doing it. And I will tell people in a minute, make sure you know why you're doing what you're doing, why you're eating it. Even when it comes to low carb diets. Yes, I do low carb diets, but I don't stay on them forever because it's not realistic for your body. Okay, I have another fitness book I'm looking for, y'all. I got several fitness books to be exact. But it's one that I have that is so cute. Yeah, not right. So you now hear a lot of people talking about being gluten-free. But like you said, you probably had allergies. So a lot of people will get allergy tests. And a lot of us are allergic to more things than we know. I'm just telling you, I ain't willing to give up seafood unless it just say, okay, girl, you trying to close your throat up. So it's some things that I'd be like, well, and I'm not allergic to seafood, but I would cry. But yeah, there are a lot of people allergic to gluten for sure. Like, right. I can actually do, so I can do gluten-free. Yeah, only because when I trained for this fitness show, like, I was eating, like, tasteless. That's how I was eating. It was just tasteless. That's the best way I can describe it. So, certain things that people be like, ugh, I can never do this. I'd be like, y'all, I can eat stuff without anything on it. Oh, man, that's smeared. Oh, well. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with that since that's smeared. Okay, so we're going to, remember we said I'm going to do a weekly check-in. So I'm going to put the weekly check-in right here. And my weekly check-in will be when I get on the scale. And I do have some dolls for that, but I'm not about to. I got to print all that out, and that's not happening on this Good Hair Day. So we just going to have a real vibrant fitness page. If I can get the sticker off the sheet, girlfriend. Whew. So stuff in natural gluten free and then company. Right. It's a sales tactic and they up the price on gluten free stuff. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, bread is amazing. Yeah, and bread is so full of gluten. Yeah, packaging is everything. And when, when they realize consumers are on the bandwagon, prices go up. Like, you said when it, oh, I cannot with you. Yeah, I went almost, how long was that, y'all, that I went without bread? Oh my gosh. It was almost, I feel like it was almost like 2 years I went without eating bread. Yep. Okay, so this is going to be our weekly check-in. So each week I will weigh in and we will see what that beautiful number is. And so I am going to try yoga this month, y'all. I'm gonna go with my sister. We're gonna go do some yoga. So I'm gonna go and get mad. I always get mad when I go into yoga classes. Right, so this is where that check-in is going to be. Let's see. If I'm doing fasted cardio, no. So every now and then I'll do fasted cardio, which typically means you just go do cardio without eating first. If I do eat something before working out, it's super small, because I don't know, I get queasy if I eat too much before working out. I know that sounds probably crazy, but okay, I'm gonna put I love cardio. I don't, but I will. And I used to, me and one of my friends used to literally be called the cardio queen because we would do cardio that much. Not that I genuinely like cardio, but that's how much cardio we did. And at this point, I'm just adding some extra fluff on this page. Give me weights all day long. I don't like cardio. I like lifting weights. It's a stress reliever for me. So I have to get my strength back up. Because when I say I like lifting weights, like I like, I like doing deadlifts, bench pressing, all that stuff. So I have to get that back up. All right, so let me flip this a little bit. All right, now I want to go in with something. Girl, you can love that on you. I love weight. I'm lifting weights. Okay, so we have 4 weeks this week. I mean, this month coming up. You know, it's only 28 days, so that's actually a really dope time to get started because, you know, the month seems like it's going to end a little bit faster. So that is where we have that. I am going to incorporate protein shakes this month. So we're going to put the word goals. And my goals this month, honestly, get started. Goal number 2, keep going. Goal number 3, don't stop. Yep, that was mine this month. So those are my, literally, y'all, these are my goals for fitness this month. Like, I ain't gonna make no all just major goals. Now, what I will do is I'm gonna do I am gonna do cardio. But y'all, if y'all see all the workout equipment I have at the house, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I done had this sticker book for so long and I didn't realize that was some arrows this whole time. All right, so I do want to do a water goal, and let's put a water goal on here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, keep it simple. Well, if you're going to start your goals, just keep them real simple. Don't over do it, because that's where it becomes easy to find reasons not to. So yeah, this is going to be my water goal. You've been starting and I've been resuming. I'm like, yeah, I'm a resume next week. I'm a resume, girl. I've been resuming for so long. Resuming and gave up on me. So I'm just writing the weeks out, what I want to do. So on week 1, I want to do minimum 64 ounces per day. Week 2, you can do 72 ounces. Week 3, we're going to stay at 72. And by week 4, I want to be to 96 ounces. I know a lot of people, y'all going to be like, that's a lot, but I plan to be picking up the exercise, so I need to make sure that I'm getting the fluids back in. What I will say is, if you've ever started working out at any point in your life, you've worked out before, don't say start over, say resuming. When you say start over, starting over is being at the finish line. If you keep starting over, that means you've never moved. If you've ever worked out, you're on a track. You just paused on that track, so you're just gonna hit the start button. But you're not starting over, you're just resuming. Kind of like when you put pause on the music and you just push the pause button and it comes off and you start right where that music was. That's the way to look at it, because if you keep saying you're starting over, it's kind of like a defeat. So I would say you're resuming. Yeah, it is a little challenging once you stop. The most challenging part is self-doubt, self-talk. So it's not that it's not possible. We're just really good at talking ourselves out of things, right? So the same way I'm saying February, I really don't have to wait to February to get started, right? None of us do. So yeah, just change your mindset as far as saying starting over. Even if you ain't believing yourself, you resuming. All right, so we got our water goals in there. We have our overall goals. Get started, keep going, don't stop. We know that meal prep needs to occur 4 times per week. I'm going to put on here note. Plan meals ahead of time. I know. Sometimes I gotta, sometimes you gotta hear from somebody else, because when we talk to ourselves, we do whatever. Okay, so right here it says note, plan meals ahead of time. I actually have meal plans, y'all. I really don't have to plan anything. I can just pull my meal plans. And then I'm going to put something that says, remember, you have meal plans and workouts. So I have stuff that I can use, right? So I really don't have any excuses but myself. Yes, you got to be careful what you say to yourself. Self-doubt will take over if you allow it. Okay, so we say, remember, this is to myself, remember you have meal plans and workouts. So I know I have that. Just being able to see this can jog my memory when I pop in on here and say, oh man, let me go find that. Versus, I don't have nothing, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's there. So what I would say, because I see a lot of people saying you were struggling, right? We all have been on this struggle bus and we're trying to get off of it. Just put one day. I'm going to put more than one day. But if you need to for right now, put one day on your planner for when you're going to work out. Even if it's 15 minutes. Matter of fact, y'all, there is an app called the 7-Minute Workout. If you can remember, it's called the 7-Minute Workout. Download that on your phone. It's literally 7 minutes. But it feels like 20. And it's a really cool app. If you can't do all of the exercise, you're just going to modify it a little bit. But it's called the 7-Minute Workout. When you type it in, you can even type it in on Google. It's going to pop up instantly. So that is something you can check out. Okay, so I'm writing on here, weigh in on Mondays. So this is telling me what this stands for right here. This is just telling me meal plans. Make sure I do that ahead of time. I can add another little color with a highlighter around that. I can put another note to myself, consider accountability partners. And then I have to decide if I am going to engage back on my Instagram page. I work you lurk. So yeah, I literally have a fitness page. Well, it ain't fitness right now. But it's technically started out as a fitness page. I have the name I Work You Lurk trademark. It all goes with fitness. I used to have a t-shirt line with fitness stuff. Y'all crazy. But it's called I Work You Lurk. So I need to decide, am I going to engage back with that page? Because usually if I post like workout stuff consistently, it keeps me going. So that is something I have to decide on. So I'm going to put a question mark. And I'm going to put the hashtag with that name. So it's I. So yeah, I'll decide if I'm going to resume that engagement. If you're interested, you can check out that page. You will have to scroll a little bit, but once you start scrolling, just a little bit, once you start scrolling, you'll start seeing before and after pictures of me, and then you'll kind of have a gauge of, oh, okay, so she ain't just talking like she really did something. She really did do it. You can kind of see my fitness journey on there. So yeah, y'all, we got our fitness page. Just really simple right now. The pages will develop as the months go on, because I'll have more of a target. Like I want to lift weights here. I want to do that here. But for right now, this is just like, girl, we need to get started. We don't need it to be so complex that I open this book and be like, ugh. So all I know is weekly meal preps need to occur. weigh-ins need to occur. Man, that's smeared too. Weigh-ins need to occur right there. I'll decide if I'm going to do the I Work You Lurk page. I need to consider accountability partners. If I'm going to do that, what does that look like and where will they fit? More than anything, since my son has track practice, that'll be more we'll work out while he's at track practice on the track. Honestly, track practice does help me get back into a fitness routine because I'm out there. So that's a plus when it comes to track practice, especially if they're going to change the location where they practice starting in March. If it's not close to the house, I have no choice because we're not wasting gas. So that'll be an easy way to work out. Then we have the water goals. Week 1, 64 ounces. Week 2 and 3, 72 ounces. And that's per day, not per week. That's per day. But if you are super, super new to drinking water, you may want to start somewhere small where you say, okay, I need to drink 2 bottles of water per day. And then increase it and go from there. So yeah, that's what we did today, y'all. We did our first monthly page. Well, y'all did it with me. So this is the monthly page. When I do my weekly planning and my daily planning, I can pull on here and say, is there anything that I need to put on my page? The only reminder that I would probably pull from this page and move over there would be how many ounces of water I need to drink that day, which would be 64. So for week 1, we know I need to drink 64 ounces per week. Meal plan, I can put like, which day am I going to meal plan? Is it going to be Sunday or Monday? Those are usually the 2 days that I decide if I'm a meal plan. Depending on what it is, I may split it and meal plan again on Thursday. And weigh-ins are always on Monday. So on my Monday spread, I'll put weigh-in. So that is how that will work. And then over here, of course, that's where self-care is going to come in. And of course, y'all know I'm going to find a coffee shop. Nail appointments will occur on here. I think budget-wise, we're going to have to pray on this one, y'all. Nail appointments may be every 3 weeks. Oh, help me. Hey, Simply Dixon. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. That's real. Ooh. I don't know, y'all. This isn't a regular notebook. It's considered a monthly planner. So what you get is hold on. You get a goal setting thing where you have 3 goals. You get the monthly layout, and then you get 12 blank pages, which I've already started putting stuff on. So you get 12 blank pages. So your pages come blank like this. The ink went through there. So which means I'm just going to write on top of that, y'all. I ain't gonna care about all that. So yeah, you get 12 blank pages, and then it goes to the next month. So this is strictly paper and a monthly view. I can build weekly pages from scratch if I wanted to, but that's not going to happen in this book. I know. It's probably going to have to be 2 weeks. I'm talking cash money. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. So nails have to occur, and they have to occur a little more because I'm on here. And yeah, who wants to keep looking at, like, I should have put some more oil around my cuticle, but I didn't. All right, so we know we're going to do nails at some point. So again, this is all about me. So everybody should have a section somewhere in their planner, even if it's a weekly planner, daily planner. You need to have something about you. Find something that you know you're going to do. So even though I'm going to do yoga with my sister, I'm going to still put it on my self-care page because that's something I'm going to do. Hold on, guys. Hey, Miss P, what's going on? All right, so we know I'm going to do yoga. And hope I don't get mad at them talking about downward dog and all that other stuff that I be like, do what? How? Wait a minute. How do you do that again? So, yeah. Oh, hold on, y'all. I want to track my steps.
I have a question.
One moment, y'all.
From Friday.
You talking like a baby. I'm sorry. What?
Oh.
Tyler, seriously.
On Friday, can we go get some wings or seafood?
Okay, you can go back upstairs because I'm on live and you could ask that lady. Yes, we can. Anybody have preteens that find any reason to come down? Tyler, goodbye. He came down to interrupt the live to ask, can we go for wings? And then here's the thing, right? Friday is the first of the month. But that's all right because I'm budgeting that in too. Like, yeah, because my budget, there was no budget in. Oh boy, I had some real tears for this month. Okay, so you have a 14-year-old? Yeah, he's 12. He really came down here, y'all. Like, I gotta ask you something. I'm thinking he gonna ask about his project. This boy came, can we go get some wings or something? Whew, boy. Yep, that's just what they do. All right, so we have yoga. We have nails. I don't know what else I want to do for self-care. Oh, I do know I'm doing no social media. I do. That's my little heartthrob, but he do try my patience for real. And he knows it. He knows it. Okay, so we're going to definitely incorporate no social media. Incorporate no social media days. So the goal will be 4 no social media days. Minimum. I'm going to put minimum 4. If I need to add more, then I will. So we have incorporate no social media days. I did have like a social media sticker that I can put. So I'm going to just put one over here. Even though it says upload, I just know that means social media. So we're going to put that. So we're going to incorporate no social media days. Yeah, 4. I'm in Georgia. You can hear my accent. So I got 1 nail appointment right there. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out this too. Because that one ain't gonna work. And then that's going to be the other nail appointment. So this one is by Oso Paper Co. And this one is by Sticker by Rhonda. Just in case you were wondering. Of course, we know reading is going to be on there. You could hear it, can't you? I'm from the east side. Yeah, I'll be putting some stuff together soon. I'll actually be having a journal meetup in, what month is that? It'll be in March, but that is going to be a ticket event. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. That'll be specifically for Journal Jot and Jive. But as far as a planner meetup, yeah, I need to do that. I meet up with my friends actually on the regular. So this is another book that I did not, well, I took the string out, and this book is mayhem. Stuff is upside down. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So yeah, this page will kind of build out. You know where I can actually pull stuff from? Y'all remember we did the 19 things while in 2019? That's the stuff that can go in there. I just need to transfer something from that. I believe my my B6 is upstairs. I'm almost 100% sure it's upstairs. So that's why. See, this is how trifling when you don't put that string through the Happy Planner books, because they don't believe in making a book that won't fall apart. Goodness. Okay, so I'm put this TV down. because I do binge watch on shows. I just had me a good old TV day and catch up. So we gonna binge watch. I don't even really eat Chinese food like that here. It's good, but then, you know, they ratings be real shaky up in these parts. So, yeah, they be on the news and I be like, yep, never mind. So, I'm going to put binge watch. Not really if I don't write. Uh-oh. So I'm going to do binge watch. Sip. And eat. Oh, them restaurant grades be, ooh, I be like, no, ma'am. Let me pull a recipe off of Pinterest real quick. It'd be real shaky. So that's what we have so far for self-care on here. Oh, I do know what I need to put on here. Hold on, y'all. I definitely know what I want to put on here. And then they be on the new, like, and then here be the thing, right, y'all? So there's a restaurant here. It's in a city we call Conyers. That's not the red I want. I don't even think I want red. It's in Conyers. And so the thing been on the news. It was on the news one time, right? And it was like, I don't know if they had a 54. I don't know. The score was just like, no, ma'am, no ham. Like, you'll never see me go there. And I remember saying, oh, I want to try it. And then it came on the news. And I'm like, oh, no, ma'am. And so this restaurant is super close to Michael's. And so one day, no, it's closer to Joann's. So I'm like, oh, yeah, they closed the restaurant down. Y'all, do you know they were back up and running and people was just going in there like it wasn't on the news? That's ridiculous. Like, you don't love your life? And they were on there twice. I'm like, why are they not closed down? I'm like, you go to the grocery store and get your own stuff. Good night, love you. Okay, so we got binge watch, sip, and eat. And honestly, with that eating, I'm probably going to find a recipe I want to try. Or just, yeah, because they real shaky out here. So do y'all remember when we did the live? I don't know how many of y'all on here have been with me for a second on our lives. And we were talking about self-care. And how buying new underwear, new bras and stuff. So I'm going to build that in my self-care for this month. To get some new bras and panties. And that's exactly what I'm going to write on my page. So let's see where we're going to write that. And then what cover. So yeah, just get some new stuff. Let's put that right here. Okay. And so what happens too with your self-care list or your brain dump, when it's time for you to set your budget, you can actually see how much you're going to have left for some of these items on here. So again, everything that you put on your brain dump list may or may not happen. It's just some things that you want to do, right? So, and remember, self-care, everything doesn't cost anything. No social media doesn't cost anything. Reading a book, if you already have your books, will not cost anything. Read, journal, all of that, that's free. Unless you have to buy the book. So, like I told you, I have to go look on in my book club group to see what we're reading for this month. So I'll go in and put that right there. Whatever book that we're reading, I'll put right there. And then this month, I want to check out a new library. I like going into libraries and planning sometimes. So I'm going to put visit new library. So yeah, those are a few things that I will do for this month. So I'll find out what book that we'll be reading this month, and I'll go in and put that. And then so yeah, we pretty much have our page for us created and done. So again, you want to make sure you have somewhere in your planner. I don't care if you have a small planner. It can be a pocket planner. It can be a micro, whatever you plan in. Find a space where you can kind of brain dump the things that you want to do for yourself, fitness-wise and self-care. Yes, fitness is, about you per se. But you want to do other things. You don't want to just say, oh, I'm doing fitness, so I'm focusing on self-care. That's just a small component of your self-care. Yes. So again, soaking your feet, doing a facial mask, just separating from the family for a second, even if it's 15 minutes, that is cool. So, anything, y'all, just make sure you do something for yourself. I don't know how your January went. My January was like a roller coaster, literally. There were high moments, and then there was that drop, and I'm like, oh, bro. So again, but in between that, there were self-care moments that I found. So I was able to kind of have a little bit of a balance, even though I was just like this a lot. But there's still that balance that you have to find in between. So make sure that you do that. Look at your January planner and see if you even did anything for yourself. We call ourselves planners. We say we're tracking stuff. Make sure you're genuinely looking in your planner and seeing, did you really plan anything for yourself? And just be honest with yourself. If you didn't plan anything, you just didn't. If you did, then you can say, okay, well, I did good this month. Next month, I want to do a little bit more. Or I need to scale back because I spent too much on myself, and I classify that as self-care, and that wasn't self-care. Y'all know I always say spending too much is self-sabotaging. That's not self-care. So if you find yourself spending all the time because you're trying to cover something else, that is not self-care. You're self-sabotaging. And when you come out of that moment, then you find yourself frustrated because you spent a whole lot of money and you didn't solve the issue at hand. So cool. So you're already setting plans on what you're going to do. So you said you're going to do a lot tomorrow and Thursday. Definitely. So yeah, y'all, this is my self-care page. So I'm excited. I already got this set up. So tomorrow is no social media for me. So by the time I come back on, and it's no guarantee that I'm going to do a live on Thursday, but for sure when I come back on here, everything will probably pretty much be filled in. Because remember, this is my son's page, and then this will be family and friends. Finances, yeah. So pretty much everything will be filled in by the time I come back. Iridescent, not right now. Inbox me Thursday. If you do it tonight, I'm probably not gonna get to it until Thursday. And what I'll do is that has to be announced ahead of time so people know, and then we can do that. Yeah, cool, Janae, that's cool. Yeah, like a self-care. They have a lot of them too. If you even if you just look it up on Instagram, they have a lot of self-care challenges that come up, and they're actually cool. It's like really simple stuff, and you'd be like, well, I never thought about that. Those are cool. I also will be doing starting in what day will that be? That will be the 3rd. So for all of y'all that follow me on A Renee Plans It, we will be resuming our Shop Your Stash challenge. I'm super excited about that. Hey, Joy, we're about to hop off in a second. So yeah, we'll start our Shop Your Stash challenge again, which I think is really fun because I have y'all pulling stuff that you didn't even know you had. And the challenges are really, really easy. Like it may say, find a highlighter, use a highlighter somewhere in your planner. Use a bill sticker in your planner. Just all the things that we have that are sitting around the house will be incorporated in our planners and our journals actually. So if you've been on a spending spree like I have, we have quite a bit to use. So I am excited about that. Girl, you know nap time be everything now. Hey, Tarshelle. Oh, cool. So you've been doing the journal prompts? Awesome. So yeah, the Shop Your Stash, if you want to go ahead and mark your calendar, the Shop Your Stash will start on the 3rd. So that's going to be the Shop Your Stash challenge. And that will be on, I'm going to tell y'all what page, how long. It's going to be A. Renee Planza. Y'all know I got all these different pages. So, and let me explain why I have the different pages. When I started the journal page, I didn't want it to get lost in translation with the planner page because for a lot of us, planning is super easy, right? It comes natural. I can tell you my plans all day long. But when it comes to using a journal, teaching journal moments can get lost in planning super easy. Now, do I show y'all how you can plan and journal at the same time? Yes. But my overall purpose is to teach women how to journal unapologetically and don't find a reason why you can't. It's easy to run back to the planner. Super, super easy. So that's how we do that. So yes, February 3rd is the Shop Your Stash challenge. It's just a simple little post that I'll put up and it'll say, for these days, this is what you're going to go find, and you'll learn how to use, like, one of the challenges I had is pulling out laminators because I had my laminator sitting and I didn't use it probably but twice at the time. Hole punches and stuff we buy. Y'all, we got so much stuff. It's ridiculous. So it's really fun. Like one might be post a picture of your planner with some clips, just little things like that. So it's almost making you find everything that you have, even down to, I might say, do you have a ballpoint pen versus a gel pen, or use your InkJoy pen, or pull out your mild liners. Because I know for a fact, me and Tarshelle probably got a lot of y'all picking up these mild liners, and some of y'all probably haven't highlighted life. So, you know. Tarshelle, nah. And the only reason I say that, I would never combine them. Because planning is more of a, it's just more of a therapeutic outlet for me. But my brand is simply journaling. So I wouldn't want it to get lost in the planner community. It's enough planner pages that people can go to. Yeah. Because trust me, Journal Jot and Jive got a long way to go. Y'all ain't even got a third of what's coming. So yeah, that's my baby. Yeah, I mean, I have like a whole box of lamination sheets and everything. I just don't laminate a lot. And I really could. I don't know why. So I really need to get into laminating more. Thank you, Tarshelle. Yeah, I need to get into laminating. Like, y'all stuff be so cute. Oh, even down to the shaker pockets. I don't know how many of y'all have fuse tools. That's going to be one of our challenges, to pull out our fuse tools and use those. And make us some little shakers. Yeah, I got to laminate more. Like, a whole lot. So if y'all have some laminating ideas, I know the dashboards, I know the die cuts, but yeah, we need to see some more laminating ideas. That would be cool. Super cool to see. I ain't know, Tarshelle, because you be cutting the vinyl. Oh, look, Tarshelle. I got my name. You see my name? It's funny. After I put my name, I started writing in the book more. It's almost like it made it real. Like, okay, this is, now that I got my name in it, it's real. So, yeah, I started using it. So, Janae, do not go buy a fuse tool unless, don't buy it unless you need. Thank you. So I got, I have another emotion that shows on the pen. that's actually going to come out actually soon. Yeah, so Janae, if you don't have a fuse tool, wait the second quarter before you. I'm not saying that you won't use it. But what I'm saying is, yeah, don't get it yet. Oh yeah, the laminate pockets. I haven't tried the laminate pockets yet. I need to try those. So since we up here chatting, I can actually yeah, I want to put another sticker down just so I can get one of these pages started that I'd be trying to avoid. And that's the finance. Yeah, just wait on it. I don't want you spending money if you don't have to. Like, it's so easy for us to be like, oh, I need that. I can't even name you 10% of people using a fuse tool for real. Iridescent, it will come in different colors. There'll be new each month. Different colors will come out. Tarshell, this is the plum paper. This is the plum paper planner. It's the monthly layout. So I'm using it for literally all I'm doing in this one is I'll be tracking bills. I have a bill section and a social media section in the back. This social media section is super dope. I have to show you that one day. I just need to call you on video and show you that. So what I'm doing each month, I'll just be doing an overview of what I want my month to look like. So that will be what goes in here. So this is self-care. This is fitness. This is just going to be more of a brain dump page. And then here's my social media page where I have stuff on there for the month. And then this is going to be finances and things to buy. So it's super cute. It just has like 12 pages. Paper wise, the average person will not like this planner because the paper, you can see through it. You're going to have to use a ballpoint pen. It just has a lot of people gonna be like, nah, I'm good on it. But for me, it works for what I'm using it for. Will I be posting which one? You talking about the page that we just did? Probably not. Yeah, Tarsha, you wouldn't be able to do it. So the reason it's easier for me to use, I bullet journal. So if you bullet journal, you'll be able to kind of rock with the paper a little bit. But even a lot of people that are heavy in bullet journaling can't do it. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to put the monthly page on that page. So here's going to be the thing about my YouTube page. You'll see some stuff on there, and then there's going to be some things that you do not see. So it just depends. So this is going to be the financial page. This is just going to be a monthly overview. I want to keep in front of my face. Ooh, this ain't going to be fun. However, you can't get better unless you put it in front of you. So they have these stickers that are weekly expenses. And so for each week, I want to see my average on each day. Like, what am I spending more on Sunday? What day am I spending the most? And by the end of the month, I want to be able to adjust that. So that is how I'm going to use these stickers in February. So yeah, right now I'm going to have a whole lot of stuff in my face. Uh-oh. And I got to look at my battery power. Y'all know I'm good for blinking out on y'all. We got 20%, so we got a little bit of time. So yeah, it's, you know, put it in your face and you be like, what in the heck? I know this month flew by. Like, okay, so because I didn't think that through, we gonna stagger this. Y'all, if y'all don't go find a video where they do the shakers, that's how I figured out how to do it. They're not hard at all. It's almost like making a dashboard. Okay, you're just going to get on it, trust me. I'm up here looking at January like, wait a minute, what did I do with this money? Yeah, they're actually cool. Like, they're fun to make. I'm just not consistent in making that stuff. Like, and truth be told, it's really therapeutic kind of making that stuff. But I have to be there. Oh, Lord, I need to start getting my taxes stuff. Taxes aren't due, but me getting my tax stuff together is. Because before you know it, it'll roll up on me. I don't file taxes early. But I need to get my tax information together. Okay, so we know this is going to be week 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know I have to get my tax information together. And then let's see what else they have on here that I would be willing to put on this page. I don't have no savings goal because I got to pay debt off. Those are my goals. Ain't no need to save when I got people to pay. They got to get paid first. Okay, so that's what's going to go on this page right now. I am going to have a sticker doll. Let's put a little bit. Let's put this little dollar sign to add a little bit of color. You're going to have to want to do it. Joy, let me tell you what'll keep you from spending. If you write everything down that you spend, I promise you're going to change your mindset. As long as we don't write stuff down and we just swiping and we just spending, you ain't paying no attention. But if you literally take all your receipts and you're writing every single thing that you spend, oh, you gonna do it. Okay, so I do have a financial goal. So your girl got to come up with $1,000. Jesus. I got to come up with $1,000 by the end of February. Because I have to have a down payment for a car. And them folks said, girl, ain't nobody playing with you and your ACT score. We need some funds in front of us. So, with that being said, that's the goal. That's the goal. Girl, Tasha, I ain't playing with y'all, honey. Listen. But get me to the end of the month and we're going to start seeing it go up to an SA. Not the end of the month, the end of the year. And it's going to roll around to an SAT score. I'm going to have all y'all talking about, I got my score up. I got my score up. That's my goal, y'all. Oh, side note, if y'all have not pulled your credit report, we're going into month 2. Stop running from it. Go on and pull it so you can work on it. Hiding from it ain't gonna change it. All right, let's find us a little car right here. All right, so this is what we have to do. 1,000 books. Gotta be right there. All right, and so what a lot of y'all don't know, though, my hustle is super, super major. So we'll have that. I might be crying getting it, but we'll have it. All right, so taxes, I have to get that information together. Oh, Jesus be offense. Y'all understand when you are a 1099? And you are a 1099 employee? Those prayers be real, real. Okay, so again, I need a box. I need a box. Give me a blank box because I need to say. What receipt said you need more brown girls? I missed it. Ooh, that came out real country. Okay. Ooh, that looks too much like pink and green. I know I got some AKAs on here, but y'all can't have that. Let's put another color right there with some purple. We not putting them two. I already got y'all right there, so we got to break that up. All right. So we need to pull those documents and oh, well, listen, that's where budgeting got to come in. Like, yeah, budgeting got to come in, Joy. We got, it's goals, we got goals going on. So that's where I will pull those documents. And then that's probably all that's going to go on this. So remember, each week I'm going to look and see what I have going on. Then I'm going to get my information together. And I'll send my tax guy something. Janae, you know they put pink and green all together everywhere. Like, we be struggling trying to... I mean, and the colors actually go well together, but I don't have time to put that everywhere. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. All right, so we're going to put this little bag right here. Y'all, like, I've been fake budgeting for about 2 years. I done probably bought every budget sticker book. But again, when you find yourself in a situation where you need something, you be like, oh, okay, now I'm ready. All right. So I think that's all that I'm going to put right there. I'm going to put this little envelope right here. No, that's too close. Yeah, let's just put it right here. Oh, one of my focuses, another focus is my credit card pay down. You can do it. Whatever you are setting out to do, whatever your goals are, y'all can do it just little by little. All right, so I'll be paying on, my goal is to pay at least half of one of my 3 credit cards down. I need to chisel those away. Yeah, listen, so here's the reality. And this is going to be a challenge that I give y'all to do. Hold on, let me see. Because we got 13% left, so I don't have a long time. Here's going to be my challenge. It's not going to be comfortable, and that's fine. You might not like me after you do it because you're going to be like, why did she tell me to go do this? Calculate what you spent. And I'm a shop, so I'm not telling you not to spend. However, I am telling you to just be realistic with yourself and where you are. Calculate how much you spent with sticker shops this here month, January. We ain't even talking about December. January 1. Some of y'all gonna end up spending to the 31st. Take a sheet of paper and write every single thing that you bought in January. Total amount. Total it up. And see how many minimum payments that you have for a credit card, right? Most credit card minimum payments are going to be 25. Let's just be realistic. See how many 25s you can pull out of what you spent on the stickers. And then I don't want to ever hear y'all say that you can't pay for a credit card. Because I can't tell myself that I can't pay for a credit card either. Because we will spend 25 like it's nothing on stationery. It just is what it is. So just know that you are able and you're capable to pay stuff off. It's just a matter of if you want to and if you're going to be realistic with telling yourself, like, I have to have some boundaries. So that's why y'all heard me say that I'm going to do quarterly buys. Because it's either I'm going to keep buying stickers and keeping an ACT score, or I'm going to buy stickers occasionally and get an SAT score in reference to credit. So that is my advice before we hop off. No, it's not comfortable. No, it's not going to be your favorite thing. Yes, we shop owners want you to shop with us, but we don't want y'all staying in debt. You get out of debt, you'll have more freed up money. And you'll be at more peace because half of you are spending because you feel like, and I'm going to tell you, this is just something that I used to do. Well, I don't have the whole amount, so I might as well spend it on something until I can get it. You're never going to get that amount if you keep spending the little bit you have. That could have been going to your bills. So that is my message to y'all. If y'all like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Let me go ahead and end y'all like I do on my videos. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so every time I post, you are in the know. All right, y'all.